YouTube, what's up? Glad to see you guys back here once again on Tech of Tomorrow. We've got more tech on the table for you today. What's going on today? We've got some really nice under $100 gaming headphones from Kingston. These are the Cloud Alpha headphones, and these things are really nice. They have a lot of features, and they're also totally certified for Discord and TeamSpeak. So when you're online, you want to play with your friends and be able to communicate with them, you're going to be able to do it very easily with these. With that said, though, let's jump in. Let's check out the unboxing, the features. At the end of the day, if you might want to buy these for your gaming environment. Now inside the box, you get the headphones themselves, a bag to carry them. You also get a detachable microphone, and there are two different braided 3.5mm cables. And if for some reason you don't know how to plug in the headphones or put them on your head, there's a manual. Now, first off, let's talk about the design of these brand new Cloud Alpha headphones. For one thing, they're made out of very durable and very light aluminum. In fact, it's red anodized aluminum. For you folks out there who like that red and black design, like Ferrari or Team Red, this is going to be something really nice. And it's also very, and I do mean very, durable. The band on top, it's actually double seamed, and inside right here, it's very soft. Everything in here is actually called warm leatherette. Now, for you older guys, you probably know what I'm talking about, because in the 80s, there was this weird song called
Warm Leatherette.
And that's the only time I've ever actually seen anybody actually use the word leatherette. Sounds kind of kinky, right? Sounds like one of those dominatrix ladies. Her and her leatherette outfit, right?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, this leatherette stuff is actually very nice on your ears. The cups, when they're on your ears, you don't sweat, you don't really feel them. It's so really natural soft. It's like almost like even softer than skin. So you can wear these for a really long time in your head with getting a bunch of discomfort and going like this, itching. It never does that. And if you're playing hot, I know a lot of times some headphones, you get that sweat going around your ear. I find that really nasty. A lot of you guys probably feel the same way. And you don't get that feeling at all with these. Now, they're not super duper ultra lightweight, but they are pretty lightweight. And something that definitely sets them apart from the pack are the drivers inside of the headphones. Inside of these headphones are 50mm drivers. Most headphones out there in the market feature 40mm drivers, and these are actually much bigger, which means you're going to get more sound being pushed through the cups, which means actually more dynamic sound in your head. And the design of these is also very different than most traditional headphones as well. Most of the time you see a pair of headphones, they have either the subwoofer or the woofer and the tweeter right next to each other. Well, the design of these headphones is completely different. It's completely chambered off. So your bass speaker's in one chamber, your next speaker contains your tweeter, the next chamber contains your tweeter, and so on, which means that your sound's totally separated. So you get none of that weird flubbing stuff that I've talked about in other videos, because it's just not there. When you hear the bass and everything on this, it's just solid, and no matter how big the explosion is or what's going on, it never distorts whatsoever. And to me, when you're in game, that's really the most important part. You want to hear what you're doing, but definitely when all those explosions start, you don't want to have to go back, turn your audio down and go, oh my God, these things are distorting out and sounding like crap. You never have to worry about that whatsoever with these brand new Cloud phones. These things are just really nice. The Cloud Alphas, I have to say, are at $99, probably one of the better deals you're going to be able to get out there. Now, another thing about these headphones is the detachable microphone. The microphone itself is actually really nice. It has noise reduction, which means that the outside sound, well, you won't be hearing that when you're talking. All the talking and everything you do will be encapsulated right by the microphone. So if there's background noise and that stuff going on, you're not actually going to hear that in the microphone, and that's much better, because when you're playing online, you don't want people to hear what's going on behind you. You want them to be able to hear your voice. And that's something really nice about these as well. And when you don't want to use it whatsoever, it's great that you can just detach it and set it off to the side. A feature I really like. Now, it also has a braided cable, very durable, and all the controls for muting your mic and volume and all that are also all contained within the cable. So if you don't have to worry about reaching up for any buttons, you're playing a game, you just want to really adjust the volume or hit your mic real quick because you don't want to talk, it can all be very easily done. Now, another important thing is how well does the microphone work? Well, in game, it works absolutely flawlessly. We never had any complaints from anybody saying, hey, we can't hear you or anything like that. Kind of actually hard to show that exact quality in game, but when I close the video out, I'm going to go ahead and use the microphone so you guys can hear just how well it actually sounds and records. There are a few other models in the $99 price range which you guys are probably familiar with. The Logitech G433s and the SteelSeries Arctic 5 headphones. These are all at $99, but if you look at the features all the way across the board, the Cloud Alpha wins. All right, so there you have it. Everything about Kingston's brand new HyperX Cloud Alpha headphones. Now, right now, everything you're hearing is being recorded through the microphone. Mr. Buddy wanted to be in the video and say hello to you guys, so here he is. For all the people out there missing Buddy, say hello to Mr. Puppy. He's here. Now, here's what my bottom line is these. $99 is not a lot of money to pay for a set of headphones. It's just not. We've had videos out there showing you guys headphones all the way down to like the $10 range. They've got a lot of cheesy stuff out there. My biggest favorite thing about these headphones, I have to say though, is the way the chamber design comes across in gaming. Like I said, when you're in game and you've got all those explosions, gunshots, and all that kind of stuff that comes with the type of games I play, you want headphones that can really handle all that sound without distorting or sounding weird in any way. And you definitely want a microphone that people who are on the other side of the microphone can hear you and understand just what the heck you're saying in game. And this microphone does that absolutely flawlessly. So at the end of the day, I have to say, at $99 against the competition with all the features, the braided cable, the microphone being detachable, the design, the 50mm drivers, everything that goes into these, the lightweight design, the aluminum, just the anodized aluminum, the way it looks, just overall looks, functionality, sound, everything for an in-game experience is here, and I give these things a definite editor's choice here on Tech and Tomorrow for a gaming set of headphones. Now, take this in mind. Audiophile headphones are different than gaming headphones at the end of the day. Audiophile headphones are meant strictly to reproduce audio at a very flat level and trying to color it too much so you can hear the music. But a gaming set of headphones is much different. They're more made to handle loud, excruciating sound and be able to reproduce it inside of the cans without distorting and sounding like crap. And at the end of the day, if you put these on your head and you try them out, I guarantee you're going to like them. I'm Elric. You guys have been watching Tech and Tomorrow. This was not a paid or sponsored video, and like usual, down below there'll be a link. We'll have a link to these headphones, and like usual, we want to hear your comments, and if you own a pair of these, let me know what you think. Peace.